What's up, YouTubers? Okay, I am here in relaxation mode. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, in this video, I have a special guest with me here today. My man's big old baby. Yeah, he dark as hell, ain't he? It'd be easier if he was sitting up. So yes, this is my guy's big old baby. Trying to get some rest and of course push me off the bed. I mean, he usually does that because honestly I think he's bigger than I am. I mean, no surprise there, but um I'm here with you guys right now in a brand new video. I'm here to talk about how it feels to lose your best friend, and this is a very difficult subject I ever had to talk about in any sort of video I ever done before. I mean, if I hadn't gotten too deep before, but I mean, like in my previous video about my 5 thoughts and wishes, I really got deep on that one, didn't I? I don't know if you guys like caught it, but it's right there on my page waiting for you to watch. I need more views so I can get paid YouTube money. Okay, but I'm gonna get deep here for a second, but okay, first, how it feels to lose your best friend. I mean, it's hard. It's just like extremely hard because first you don't. I mean, you look back at all the pictures, videos, and memories that the two of you had together. Like for instance, um, okay, it's basically about my life story. But recently, most of you guys know that I recently lost my best friend Talisha. I mean, it's like I had dreams about losing her, and now it's reality. I actually lost her because created differences, and she thought of me as not really thinking about her, going against her with other friends, and she thought of me as being controlling just because I get insulted whenever she don't take in my advice. But I mean, that's kind of hard to explain. I mean, both of us were acting pretty silly, but I mean, I know I was on the right pace with her, but with her, she didn't exactly understand. I mean, it's like she's the same age as I am, but it doesn't feel that way on the inside because of how she thinks sometimes. I mean, I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to embarrass her too much and make myself seem like a bad person just because she decided to leave my life and not really hear what I have to say. But I'll just leave it at that. But okay, anyway, I mean, it's very hard to lose one of your best friends, to someone you care about, and someone that's been in your life for a really long time. Like she's been in my life for about maybe um 6 to 7 years, I guess. I mean, somewhere around there. But I mean, it's just hard to face the fact that I lost her. Like for instance, I mean, you look back at all the photos and videos of the two of you, the memories that you guys had together. I mean, you don't know whether to keep them as a special memory, to maybe remind you how special they were in your life. If you know things didn't go well with you two in the end. I mean, I just don't know, or delete them and just forget about that person. Like if you had that kind of relationship with your best friend where most of the time it's been arguments where they make you mad for no specific reason, if they just gave you a hard time in general, then I mean, that's when you can say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and delete these bitches right now. But if it's just for like little fights, and you guys just had creative differences, and you didn't exactly understand what the other person was saying to you, there's no reason to really delete your shit. I mean, not unless they create a bad reputation for themselves and for you also. I mean, that I would completely understand. But I mean, for me, I think I'll decide to keep all the memories because I mean, of the obstacles that we faced together, the talks that we had together, all the times that we hung out together, all the times that we talked together. I mean, even though we had our creative differences about 2 weeks ago from shooting this video. I mean, I shot this live July 23rd, but anyways, um, I decided to keep all the memories because even though our last fight hasn't went so well. And I mean, she was the one that ran off for me, so I'm not sure she's feeling the same way here. Even though I don't really know how to explain it, because I mean, this is just a very hard subject to talk about here. But I mean, I decided to keep everything. I mean, sorry, I had the habit of repeating myself, and even I haven't caught the fact as to why I really do that. But I mean, and I'm talking about I'm talking about, I mean, not like a boyfriend girlfriend or best friend relationship, but I'm talking about like that kind of girlfriend on girlfriend, boyfriend to boyfriend, best friendship. That's basically what I mean. You know, same sex, but you guys have been friends for a really long time. I mean, for me, it's just hard. It's been hard. I had to just face the fact that it's over, and I had to move on to someone better than her. Okay, for a second thing, other than the fact of losing your best friend, you don't know what else to you don't know what else to say to them. You don't know how to react when their birthday comes around. I mean, like for instance, I mean, almost every year I would talk to my ex best friend Talisha on her birthday. I would either surprise her with gifts or send her some loving messages that came directly from my heart. Let her know how much I love her and I appreciate having her in my life, even though she didn't do much for me as I did for her. I mean, she wasn't expecting any of that. I mean, I just showed my generosity to her, but I feel like she didn't do enough of that for me in our 7 years of friendship. I mean, which is now over. But I mean, I just don't know. Like, if I happen to run to her, sometime in the future, like in the next 10, 10, 15, maybe 20 years, and I don't know how to react or how to talk to her or what to say to her because of how things went down between us in the present time. Don't know what the future will hold for us. I mean, I'm like this though. I mean, if God cares about us, He will find a way to bring us back together, no matter how long it may be. I mean, it's just been hard for me, and ever since I lost the friendship, I've been grieving more than ever for wanting more good things to happen. I mean, which is frankly not very weird, because I mean, it's very hard for me to lose special people in my life, and I lost another person. So um I mean, I've been grieving ever since it happened. It's just been hard. But when her birthday comes around, I don't know. I won't know how to react or anything like that, because the way our fight, the way half of our fight ended here. I'm just trying to get this out there without revealing too much information. How the way it ended. I mean, she made it very clear she wanted nothing to do with me ever again, and of course she on. I mean, at first it went from unfollowing me on Twitter, Instagram, and then of course she unfriended me on Facebook, and then we got into another fight where I had her mom involved. I mean, it's just very hard. And then she didn't like the fact that I wasn't talking directly to her, and I was trying to tell her mom, because I feel like she wouldn't listen to me. I mean, that was half the reason why our friendship ended, because I feel like she wouldn't listen to me. I mean, I had my times of fights with her, but I never really wanted to end the friendship until she just stopped listening to me. It's just been hard for me. But anyways, I mean, after the very last fight that we had 2 weeks ago, and she didn't appreciate the fact that I wasn't talking to her. I made it very clear to her I don't want to talk to her unless we're making up or something pleasant. I don't want to fight with you anymore. I mean, but again, she's a tourist. She didn't want to. She don't want to listen to this shit I say. I mean, she changed. I mean, that's, like I said, I don't want to reveal too much or embarrass her over the internet. Probably how I already have a couple of years ago. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. But anyways, after that last fight, she blocked me. She blocked me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And after she did all of that, since I wasn't able to block her back on Facebook, I blocked her back on Twitter and I blocked her back on Instagram. I mean, that's just to let her know I'm sick and tired of her attitude. I'm getting sick and tired of the way that she's been treating me, and then the fact that she act like she don't appreciate having me in her life. And you know, I've been with her side by side, dealing with her bullshit. I mean, doing all of that. I mean, I feel like she didn't appreciate having me in her life. I mean, I cry from time to time whenever we get into fights where I feel like she doesn't understand what I'm saying here. I'm speaking to you on adult head. I mean, there's nothing childish about any of this, but I'm just gonna leave it at that here. I mean, I'm probably saying too much here, but it's just been very, very difficult for me. I mean, to lose a friendship, because that means I'm back to square one. I had to start all over again on the friendship, and on finding me a girl best friend, you know, someone I can talk to every day, someone I can hang out with from time to time, not every day, but from time to time, every week. You know, someone to talk stuff with that sometimes I can't say with my man. But I mean, no matter who enters my life, he's always my number one best friend. But that's another thing to learn. Okay, I'm trying to think what else here. I mean, besides the. I mean, actually, I think that's all I wanted to cover about how it feels to lose a best friend. I mean, I don't know if you guys had also heard this saying here, but there's a saying that went around, like, you lose a best friend, you lose a part of yourself. And I felt like when Talisha finally wanted to exit my life and never wanted anything to do with me ever again, even though I didn't technically do anything wrong to her, she just felt like I was going against her and I was being controlling. I mean, which was not true. Like I said, she has a hard time understanding things. I mean, she's the same age as me, but not in here, I would say. I mean, like I said, I'm saying too much, but I mean, you guys have to excuse me. I'm still recovering from the friendship being broken and all of that. But I mean, I promised I would cover the subject, so here I am doing it. But okay, I just lost my train of thought. Okay, I just lost my train of thought. But I mean, it's just rough to lose one of the greatest friendships of a lifetime. I mean, I'm like this. I mean, our fight gotten us to where we probably needed to be. We were probably better off without each other anyway. Because whenever I helped her, I felt like she always wanted to go her own way. Um, it was always about her, never about me. I mean, I'm the one that's been thinking about her this whole time, getting her, or trying to get her whatever she wanted. I mean, whether it was expensive or stuff like that. And I felt like, yeah, um, I don't expect it, but I do want something in return from you, from the heart, because of all that I did for you. I feel like the biggest thing I ever did for her was, um, the no, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that because, like I said, I'm saying too much because I'm still heartbroken from the friendship being broken. But hold on a second. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, when you lose one of the greatest friendships of all time, where you thought that person was gonna be in your life for as long as you lived, or for, I mean, as long as you both live. And I mean, no matter how your future would go, like married with kids and all of that stuff, you guys still remain in that strong friendship, no matter what may seem or what may happen, or how far apart you two are. But I mean, that's how I felt with me and Talisha. But seeing the fact that our friendship finally ended, the fact that it's reality, I just don't know how to think. And like I said, I've been grieving for things more than ever. You know, going from girl to girl on Facebook to anybody I used to know, back in high school, or just recent, asking, do you want to hang out sometimes, or would you like to start a best friend thing with me? I mean, I just been grieving hard. I mean, it's just hard for me to face the fact that I don't have my original best friend anymore, and I had to try to find someone new. But like I said, I mean, when the fight ended, I just had to face the fact that it was over. I mean, maybe God was trying to tell me something with this girl. It just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be for us to be best friends forever, in a lifetime. It was just meant for me to figure out what a moron she was now, instead of finding this out at my wedding, where I'm walking down the aisle, and then we get into this big ugly fight because it's something she did wrong, or something she did to make my other friends upset. But it's just whatever. Just had to face that fact. I faced that. I faced that 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to try to face it for the rest of my life. But like I said, God works in mysterious ways. I mean, if it's meant for us to fix it in the future, no matter how long it may seem, it's meant for us to fix it. But I'll tell you one thing: if it does happen, we won't be best friend. We won't be best friends anymore. We're just downgraded to friends. I mean, I'm still trying to find my best friend. I know she's out there somewhere. But anyways, yeah, you lose a part of yourself when your best friend leaves your life. But I do know one best friend I will never ever lose, and that's my man Nathaniel. I mean, when we're married with kids, all of that. I mean, I can still always turn to him like, you are my best friend ever, and I wouldn't want anything in the world to happen to us. I mean, I mean, it's just hard for me to get it out here. I mean, I just been thinking about so much. So you guys will have to excuse me here, but I mean, no matter who enters and exits my life, my guy Nathaniel is always by my side, and as my not only as my lover, but also as my best friend. And I'm grateful for that kind of relationship and that kind of dynamic, because we know each other since high school. And I mean, at first when we met each other, it was like a brother and sister dynamic, and I mean, it was like a friend dynamic first, and then it was a brother sister dynamic. And then we just suddenly got together almost 4 years ago. And I mean, speaking of that, it's almost by the time to celebrate our relationship very soon, which is another thing I'm looking forward to. But anyway, guys, I think I covered all that I needed to hear about how it feels to lose a best friend. I mean, from time to time, you're gonna feel like it's important to talk to someone in your family about how you're feeling, and or talk or just talk to someone that's very close to you about how you're feeling. I mean, it's okay to have a shoulder to cry on. You feel like you have to cry about um whatever happened between the two of you, because I know it's very hard to lose a good thing in your life. So one of those being a best friend. So I mean, I cried a couple of times when me and Celicia had our fights, and then the friendship finally ended, and I had to figure out it wasn't a dream. It was actually reality. I mean, it's hard, but I mean, you have to trust in your heart that you can get through it, or just trust in your heart that that God will have a plan for you. I mean, just like how I was explaining in this video so far. But um, anyway, guys, I think I covered all I needed to about how it feels to lose the best friend. And like I said, it's okay to be sad, and feeling some sort of grievance, like how I have been and still am right now, trying to get past some things. But um, I mean, obviously your friendship ended for a reason. I mean, you have to decide. It's just, I mean, while God decides the path for you, it's just time for you to move on, and try to find someone better and new to be your best, to play the role of your best friend. I'm talking about real life, not in no TV show and all of that stuff. So I'll just leave it at that. But anyway, guys, God bless you, and I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna go back to my relaxation. And I mean, if you just went through a difficult time with your best friend, or just lost a friendship, I mean, remember the advice I just gave you guys, and you'll come out feeling a whole lot better later on in life. And I'm not talking about right away, but I'll see you guys later. Okay.